Now, this is how the Lagos road network looks like right now. This long road that you are seeing here passing through Ishu, Ikorodu, this is the Ikorodu road. This road goes straight down to Sule. Then this road that you are seeing here, this is Lagos Ibadan Expressway that comes into Bega Ojodu here, and goes straight down to Oshoki, and then from the Oshoki we have the Third Mainland Bridge and goes straight on the island. Now this road that we are seeing here, this is Lekki Expressway that goes straight from VI down to Ekpe. And now we want to talk about the Fourth Mainland Bridge. What's going to change with this bridge? Because I've done a video before talking about the Fourth Mainland Bridge, but this time around we want to look at how the Lagos route, how the Lagos movement is going to change when we have the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Now the Fourth Mainland Bridge is just to connect two roads. Forget about all the grammars. The only thing the Fourth Mainland Bridge is just doing is connecting here, this point here at Ojodu to this point here. That's just it. That's all. So the entire road is going like this over the lagoon, go to Ikorodu at this junction here, go here, go here, go here, and then connect back to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. So it's just connecting the Lagos Ibadan Expressway and the Lekki Expressway. That's the job of the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Now there are other regional roads and other roads that will be passing through the lagoon that the Lagos State government have put into the master plan to connect to the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Now, apart from the Fourth Mainland Bridge passing through the lagoon here, going into the hinterland of Ikorodu and connecting to Lagos Ibadan Expressway, another road will be offshooting from the Fourth Mainland Bridge here, pass through the lagoon here, and go to the airport. That's the Lagos Easternal, the Lagoon Easternal Road, regional road. Now, another road will also be offshooting from the Fourth Mainland Bridge at this point, pass through the lagoon here, join the Lagos Regional Road, and join to the Third Mainland Bridge. That's the Lagos, that's the Lagoon Western Regional Road. So the Fourth Mainland Bridge will just be like a main connection, while it will be having different offshoots for future other roads that will be coming. But again, they have not built the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Some people are already using the Eastern Lagoon Road to advertise. All right, so let's leave that. So, but let's look at how this bridge will change the Lagos traffic. Actually, even if they build the Fourth Mainland Bridge today, some road movement in Lagos will not change. Primarily, all the road movement around Badagry, Festac Town, blah blah blah, will not change. All the movement around Surulere, Yaba, Ebute Meta will still not change. So this road will have much more impact around the movement of people to and fro. People coming to Awoyaya, Bogije, Ibeju, Eleko. It will have an impact around these people here. It will have an impact around the people staying around the central part of Ikorodu, people staying in Igbe side, the Jede side, around the Ekpe Itokin side, around the Last Protect side, around Bayeku side, around the Bute Ikorodu side, around Ibeche side, and then people staying around or that are coming or going into Lagos from the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. So one of the routes is people that are coming from Arepo, coming from Mowe, coming from Ibadan, and maybe their destination is somewhere in Ibamadesonya, or their destination is somewhere in Chevron. They don't have to take the entire length of this road, join the Third Mainland Bridge, come down to Ikoyi, take the Lekki Expressway before they get to Chevron. They are just bust out from the Fourth Mainland Bridge around Opik here, pass through the hinterland of Ikorodu, bust out at Ibamadesonya here, and they can connect to Chevron. They can connect to Ikota, they can connect to Orchid, very easy. You see the idea now. And whereas also people around the central part of Ikorodu here, people that are coming from Itamaga, people that are coming from the Obafemi Awolowo way in Ikorodu, people that are coming from even maybe the Ogijo axis, and their destination is Eleko, their destination is Awoyaya. They don't have to take the entire Ikorodu road, climb Bojota, come to the Third Mainland Bridge, and start taking the Lekki Expressway. They can just skip all those, from Ogijo Strait or from Shagamu Strait, they can join the Fourth Mainland Bridge interchange here, take the Fourth Mainland Bridge, climb the lagoon here, and they're into bust out here at Ibama-Adesanya, and from Ibama-Adesanya, they can start to go to Awoyaya, they can start to go to Lakwe, they can start to go to Eleko. Basically, that is the idea. And also, people around this side too, maybe people staying in Mota, people staying in Agbowa, and they are working in Chevron, for that business to do at Chevron, that's to take this entire road, this entire Itoki road, come out at Sabo, connect to Ikorodu road, take the entire road here, and then be coming to Third Mainland Bridge. So people coming from Imota, coming from Agbowa, coming from Lucky Fiber, coming from Maya, they can just join the Fourth Mainland Bridge at Itamaga Junction, climb the bridge, pass through the lagoon here, bust out at Ibama-Adesanya, and then they can either go towards the left to Chevron, go to Osapa, or towards the right, go to Songutedo, go to Awoya. So you can see that Songutedo, Ibama-Adesanya will become a lot central on the island, because people at Chevron too, people staying at Chevron, people staying at Osapa too, they are also going to be interested to come down to this Ibama-Adesanya to climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge if they are going to any route around the Ikorodu, or they are going to any route around the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, or they are even going to Ikeja. So people may even look at it that, okay, is Ojodu I'm going to, maybe they are going to around Omole, or they are going to around Magodo. So, and they are staying in Chevron, they can just take the Fourth Mainland Bridge here, pass through this route, come down at Opik, and then just straight within 10 minutes they're at Magodo, or within few minutes they're at Omole. So that's the idea. Actually, that's the idea also. So for both people downward after Songotedo, or upward at least down to Osapa, a lot of them will be interested in this movement of the Fourth Mainland Bridge. So Ibama-Adesanya, Songotedo will kind of get more attraction, and also the value of rental and the demand for rental in this axis will also rise, because now you get an additional access. You can come in via Lekki Expressway, or you can come in via the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Now, because a lot of the population around this side will be excused from the Third Mainland Bridge, and some of the population also coming from the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, that maybe their movement is Ikorodu, can also be excused from the Third Mainland Bridge. Well, the Fourth Mainland Bridge can at least have a kind of ease the traffic on the Third Mainland Bridge, because right now the people that will have business to climb the Third Mainland Bridge will be people that all their movement are towards this side, towards the eastern part of Lagos. They are going to Ikeja, coming from Ikeja, they are going to Bagada, or coming from Bagada, they are going to Ebute Metta Yaba, or coming from Ebute Metta Yaba. While most of the people in Ikorodu can be cut off from the Third Mainland Bridge, all the people coming from Ogijo or the Ogun State side of Ikorodu, Agric side, can be cut off from the Third Mainland Bridge. All the people coming from Agbowa, Imota, Beigbe, Ijede can be cut off from the Third Mainland Bridge. That will at least in a way still ease the Third Mainland Bridge a bit. And also most of the people coming from Songotedo, coming from Ibama-Adesanya, coming from Chevron will likely also be cut off from the Third Mainland Bridge if they are going back in onto the mainland. So that can also at least still ease the traffic on the Third Mainland Bridge a bit. So you are seeing the traffic movement now, and you are now getting to understand the picture exactly with what the government are trying to achieve with the third. So it's not like maybe the Fourth Mainland Bridge is a big game changer and the entire traffic in Lagos will change. No, it's only to some sectors and to some segments in Lagos that the bridge will really change and ease their movement. But for people still staying at the Kotun, still staying at the Dimu, still staying at Ipaja, Egbeda, they don't have any choice. They still have to find their way down to the Third Mainland Bridge, because the Fourth Mainland Bridge is not going to do them any favor, basically. For all the people around Festac Town, Iba, around Badagry, Okoko, the Fourth Mainland Bridge is also not going to actually affect their traffic movement or their route at all. They still have to take the entire movement down to either the Third Mainland Bridge or find their way to Apapa to the expressway and then head out of Lagos or head to anywhere they want to go to. But for the people in Ikorodu, people in Agric, people in Ogolonto, around the Bishi, around the Gbogbo, these are really the people that are going to enjoy the Fourth Mainland Bridge. And a lot of people that are also going to be coming from Ojodubega, coming from Arepo, coming from Mowe, and they have things to do around the Bamadesonya, they have things to do around Chevron, they have things to do around Sangbotedo. The Fourth Mainland Bridge is also going to ease the movement of these people. So this is the route, and this is how really the Fourth Mainland Bridge is going to affect traffic movements, and this can also spill down in also the rentals, because now people that are working around Sangbotedo, people that are working around Chevron, people that are working around Badore, people that are working around Ado Road, they are not limited to finding apartments here, because they know that all they have to do is just climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge, and now they can rent out, they can rent house in Ijede, they can rent house in Bayeku, they can rent house in Igbogo, and they can get to their workplace in Sangbotedo, they can get to their workplace in Badore, they can go to their workplace in Chevron. So this can also, at least in a way, push the rental demand in the hinterlands of Ikorodu, particularly for the people that are working in different businesses around this axis. So they just know that climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge and I'm on my way home. Climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge and I'm on my way to work. So it's going to push, because a lot of people that are staying in the Ijede, staying in Beigbe currently, they have to take the jetty for them to get to Langbasa, take the jetty for them to get to Sangbotedo, take the jetty for them to get to Ikoyi, or get to Sanfield around Victoria Island for them to get to their place of work. So somehow it affects the rental value and rental demand of properties around the axis. But now with the Fourth Mainland Bridge, now people can look at it that, oh, I can stay in Ijede and look for a job in Chevron. I can stay in Ijede and look for a job in Oral Estate. I can stay in Ijede and then look for a job around Ado Road, around Badore, around Ilaje, around the Bamadis, around the Lekki scheme too, because all I have to do is just climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge. So these are also another thing that is also going to change the real estate in that axis. And for a couple of people that might be working around the Lekki because of maybe their business, or their business is connected to the seaport, their business is connected to the free trade zone or whatever that is happening around the refinery, some of them can also consider to stay somewhere in one of the interchanges of the Fourth Mainland Bridge, because they know that as long as they can get their way down to Ibamadesonya, they are good. Climb the bridge and they are at home. So these are also one of the different factors that people will now be looking at now when they are choosing a place to stay, because they know that there are now opportunities for them if they are staying around anywhere here. And for the people at Mowe, people at Magboru, people at Arepo, well, a couple of them now can now start to look for jobs around Ikorodu, basically, because they know that at Opik, right from Opik Isheri, they can climb the Fourth Mainland Bridge and then they can get to Itamaga, they can get to Agric, they can get to Ogolonto, they can get to Ibishi. Once they get to the Fourth Mainland Bridge interchange around Itamaga here, so a lot of the people around Mowe, Magboru, Arepo also, they can start looking for jobs here. And for those that have mind, that don't mind traffic, some of them can also be staying in Arepo and be working in Chevron. So they know that right from at Opik here, they can take the Fourth Mainland Bridge, come down here, and just straight back to Chevron. So these are the opportunities here. The route the Fourth Mainland Bridge is taking, and these are the different towns, different communities in Lagos, around the Ogun State, that the Fourth Mainland Bridge will also be affecting. Now, if you have any question for us, you can drop your comments. If you have any feedback for us, you can drop your comments. We definitely love to hear your feedback. I always try to make it open and make it very interactive. You can share your opinions, you can tell us what you think, you can tell us some of the different information that you are exposed to, and we can share idea. And a lot of people also learn from our comments too. So our comments is always open. You can also drop your comment there. And If you have enjoyed our content, definitely, which I'm sure you did, you can give us a thumb like. Don't forget to give us a thumb like. Subscribe to our videos if you have not done so yet. We are looking at hitting 3K subscribers very soon, and also kind of share our videos with your friends, with your groups, your different peeps. People are looking for content like this, and we've realized that our real estate market, our real estate industry is not really data based, and we are trying to share, at least generate a couple of datas so that people out there can have these datas to make their decision. All right, so I still remain your number one property guy on the planet. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. Thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for your time, and see you next time.